Lynchburg City Schools, you can open a world of opportunity in 20 program areas, with over 70 different career and technical education courses. Career and technical education provides students with marketable skills and helps prepare them for real jobs that are needed today. Career opportunities for dental assistants are expected to grow 29% in the next 5 years. As a dental assistant, you will work in a dental office, performing a variety of patient care, office, and laboratory duties.
This class has prepared me for my future by not only showing me how to take care of my teeth and tell people how to take care of their teeth, but how to work with first aid, how if somebody cuts themselves or burns themselves, is unconscious, is in shock or anything like that, I've learned how to respond to those situations quickly and efficiently. I've learned how to do CPR if somebody is choking in a dental office on something. I've learned the steps that can save their life.
My name is Ariel Wiley, and I chose to enroll in dental careers because I saw it was a great opportunity to see if I wanted to get into the medical field, and also I'd be able to work as an assistant when I graduate, and that would help put myself through college, and I'd always have something to fall back on.
I recommend that any student considering going into a healthcare profession take dental careers because it's a great opportunity to learn not only about dentistry but other healthcare professions. Mrs. Williams is a great teacher, and she answers all questions regarding anything, whether it be history or math or science. She's just always there for us. And if you're considering any healthcare profession, then I recommend you take this class.
Career opportunities in the medical assistant field are expected to grow by 35% in the next 5 years. Becoming a medical assistant is one way to combine helping others with cutting-edge technology and a way to jumpstart your career in the healthcare field.
The Orthopedic Center wanted to support the program for the medical assistant program because we were having a tough time finding medical assistants for our own practice. And as we began to talk to other medical practices in the community, we found that they had the same troubles that we did. So we saw a need in the community for a medical assistance program so that we could have employees in our own practices in Lynchburg. But then we also found that Lynchburg City Schools needed a medical program for their students. There was a great opportunity there for us to get medical assistants into our practices and out of the school systems here locally. The benefits of students taking the medical assistant program is that they will be able to get a job right out of high school in the medical field. They will also be able to get good recommendations for their jobs because they have medical background and experience. And also they will be able to further their careers if they want to pursue nursing, possibly go to physical therapy school, or maybe they want to become a pharmacist. And because of the medical experience they've had not only in the clinic but the educational side, they will be able to get a good job right out of high school or potentially right out of college. Do you have an interest in the medical field? Maybe you want to become a physical therapist. Maybe you want to become a doctor or a nurse. Either way, this class is for you. If you want to pursue something after high school or even college, you can get great recommendations for college, or you can get a certified medical assistant job right out of high school. We offer CPR certification, great experience in the clinical setting right here in your hometown. Either way, whatever you decide to pursue, this class is for you if you're interested in the medical field. We look forward to seeing you in the coming years.
Career opportunities for teachers are excellent and expected to be one of the fastest growing career opportunities in the next 5 years. Early childhood teachers enjoy working with children, being creative, and having the opportunity to help kids and change lives.
I was interested in this class because it offers you so many opportunities in the childhood development, like career. It's not just being a teacher. You may want to become a pediatrician or something like that, and it just offers you more opportunities when you get to college to be better prepared for that.
I basically took it because I just love working with kids. It's just something that I like to do. It's what I've always wanted to do.
The most thing I've enjoyed about this class would have to be coming up to the elementary school and just having hands-on, going out to daycares and just seeing the children and working with them. It gets you prepared for actually what you're going to do instead of just doing the book work. We actually get hands-on with the kids.
Career opportunities as a chef or cook are expected to grow in the next 5 years. If you love food and love cooking, this is a great career opportunity for you.
I have been cooking my entire life. My mom basically taught me how to cook, and I wanted to pursue my career in culinary arts. And I've learned so much in this class just by taking it, and I'm very proud of Ms. Stevens and her teachings, and I'm very excited to graduate and go on to culinary arts.
Yeah, I mean, I like cooking because basically it's a good field to get into because people always have to eat. And I personally don't like computers and math and stuff like that. It's real good to make something for yourself and stop depending on your parents to make something for you. And I get a good feeling when I see someone eat something that I made and they actually like it.
I would encourage anyone to take this class if you want to learn how to cook, if you love cooking, if you want to do it when you get older as your professional career, and or if you just want to be a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad or want to know how to cook for a family and kids. This culinary arts class will teach you a whole lot in every basic for cooking.
Cosmetology was listed as one of the 50 hottest jobs for the future. As a cosmetologist, you can enjoy a career that allows creativity, provides flexible work hours, and a lucrative income.
I chose to take cosmetology because it gives me the advantage when I graduate. I already have my license when I graduate in June, and that way I can go out and find a job in any salon around in Virginia. And it also gives me a chance to give back to the community and make someone else feel good about themselves.
I took cosmetology because I knew that I would be able to help others. Some people choose to be doctors or nurses or teachers also that they can help someone. And for me, this was my way of giving back and enjoying it at the same time.
I love the creativity, the art, and it just inspires me to go out and make a difference and leave my mark on the world. Eventually, when I get my license, I want to work in a salon, work up to own my own salon, and then that way lead a chain of salons.
It's hard to give one reason for why I took cosmetology. I love the whole idea of it. I love nails, makeup, the accessories that are involved, but it's also because many people don't get the opportunity to take a class where you get your license in your hand. That comes only once in a while, and so I made sure that as soon as the opportunity came, I took hold of it.
Careers in precision machining are great for people who like to work with their hands and enjoy creating things. Many of these jobs require special skills and are in high demand both now and in the future.
I chose machining so I could get hands-on experience in machining and engineering. I know how to use the mills, I know how to use the lathes, I can write CNC programs, I also know CAD.
We get to make hovercrafts and bikes and different fun things like that, and it's just a fun class to take.
Since I know all that stuff, it opens up my opportunities and lots more job opportunities. It showed me several different jobs and careers that I could have that pay good, you enjoy doing.
I learned how to use a plasma cutter, which is basically a plasma torch that's operated automatically with a program, and you can draw up or make any design you want and it'll cut it out.
In the 4 years that I've taken this class, I've learned several different careers that I could choose, and I'm currently going for engineering.
Careers in the building trades industry encompasses all careers dealing with buildings and homes, from their design to construction and maintenance. These careers often require specialized skills, including carpentry, electrical systems, plumbing, and masonry.
I took this class because in this future I wanted to really, I wanted to build my own house, and I wanted to have hands-on in building my own house. And then I felt like that this class would be a big help to me in the future. That any day that anyone that wanted to take this class could do the same thing. Growing up, my father was a handyman around the house. If anything was broken, he would come around and fix it. And that persuaded me to take this class. I wanted to be just like him, have hands-on things that I could fix. I wouldn't have to call anybody to pay for it, and I could do it myself. That really encouraged me to take building trades here at Heritage High School. This house here we have been framing for 2 years. We've built this house from the ground up. We have done the plumbing, the wiring, and also we have did the roof. The roof is actually a fold-down roof, and some people don't know that we could do that here, but we have. We have wired the whole place, top from bottom. We have put in steps. We have done masonry work. We have done plumbing, all sorts of exciting things here in building trades too. And I would really encourage all you people out there that want to learn how to do things hands-on in carpentry, plumbing, and electrical work. It is very fun, and you would enjoy it. Thank you.
Careers in the computer technology field is one of the fastest growing career fields and offer a typical salary of $54,000 to $100,000 per year. If you like to work on computers, fix things, and solve problems, computer systems repair is a great career opportunity.
I chose to take CST because as a kid I liked just getting into the guts of the computer, ripping it apart, seeing how things work, why things happened. So I decided to take the class, and it really spurred my interest in information technology or computer science, and ever since I've just loved it, and I really want to pursue that. I'm planning on actually going into a career in computers, and this class has really helped me and benefited me in pursuing that goal. Well, one of the things in this class that we do is we learn about how to get the A+ certification. And with the A+ certification, we actually get a license to work on computers, and it's a really good thing to know about with companies around that actually do computers, Ariva, Best Buy, Geek Squad, stuff like that. And it'll actually help me pay my way through college so I can get a better job with the A+ certification. Definitely, if you're interested in computers, if you've always wanted to know how they've worked, if you've ever taken stuff apart as a little kid, take the class. It's a lot of fun. It will pique your interest if you have any interest in computer. Even if you don't, and you think you might, it really helps you explore that option.
Discover the enticing salaries and plentiful careers in one of the most exciting and challenging fields. Starting salaries for nuclear engineering are expected to be in the $40,000 to $75,000 range in the next 10 years. If you enjoy solving mathematical equations, developing new technology, or completing lab experiments, the engineering field could be for you.
I mean, the class pretty much covers everything you need to know, from robotics to energy use, conservation, how nuclear reactors work, what you're going to do if you work in this field. It really is a great way to learn how everything works.
You actually get to design your own stuff. He gives you a task and you get to do it yourself. It's not just instructions that you're following. So you do put your own thought into it, and that's what I like the best about it.
I took this class, the nuclear engineering class in high school, because I figured it would give me a head start rather than starting it in college or maybe even later on in life, because I ultimately want to become a nuclear engineer.
I didn't know what I wanted to do coming into this class. I thought, this would be a great way to get a good credit. It's a college course, so that's going to look really good on an application. But coming in here, it really helped me get an idea of where I wanted to go when I got into college.
There's nothing wrong with going into nuclear engineering for a girl. It's probably more important because they need a mix of girls and guys for different ideas, and because girls think differently than guys, it might help in that aspect.
If I knew anyone that, had any strong passion in engineering or that sort of, field, then I definitely recommend this class because it, gives you, an opportunity to kind of, scan the horizon, see what's out there, kind of hone their skills. It's a very good general course, even if you're not going into the nuclear engineering field. It kind of gives you an idea of what's out there.
One of the best things about this class really is we get to work with robots that we would use in nuclear technology. I mean, they use them to go into reactors or, fix cars even, and really you're not going to get that in another class where you get to actually program a robot and watch it work, figure out, how it's going to move, what it's going to do, how to make it run faster, more efficiently. There's no other class you can get this in but nuclear tech.
I am an E.C Glass Air Force Junior ROTC cadet. I will always bring credit to my family, my country, my school, and my Corps of Cadets.
I am loyal and patriotic.
I am the future of the United States of America. I do not lie, cheat, or steal, and I am always accountable for my actions and deeds.
I will always practice good citizenship. I will work hard to improve my mind, my strength, and my body.
I joined ROTC because after high school I have aspirations of a military career, and JROTC in high school is the best place for me to be right now in preparation for that.
I joined ROTC because I would like to learn a lot about discipline and staying organized and having a lot of people that I get to know better.
This program has been awarded the state championship in drill for 3 years in a row, and we have also been distinguished unit. There's a lot of opportunities in ROTC to get outside of the classroom and have fun. We go on field trips and go to air shows and shoot marksmanship and go to drill competitions.
ROTC has impacted my life outside of ROTC just because it's taught me a lot of respect for other people, a lot of discipline, self-control, time management, organization.
ROTC helps me with all my academic pursuits and just helps me keep everything where it needs to be.
I was 13 when I first got access to a computer.
My parents bought me a Macintosh in 1984 when I was 8 years old.
I was in 6th grade.
I learned to code in college. Freshman year, first semester, intro to computer science.
I wrote a program to play tic-tac-toe.
I think it was pretty humble beginnings. I think the first program I wrote asked things like, what's your favorite color? Or how old are you?
I first learned how to make a green circle and a red square appear on the screen.
The first time I actually had something come up and say, hello world, and I made a computer do that. It was just astonishing.
Learning how to program didn't start off as wanting to
learn all of computer science or trying to master this discipline or anything like that. It just started off because I wanted to do this one simple thing. I wanted to make something that was fun for myself and my sisters. And I wrote this little program and then basically just add a little bit to it. And then when I needed to learn something new, I looked it up either in a book or on the internet and then added a little bit to it.
It's really not unlike kind of playing an instrument or something, or playing a sport. It starts out being very intimidating, but you kind of get the hang of it over time.
Coding is something that can be learned, and I know it can be intimidating. A lot of things are intimidating, but what isn't?
A lot of the coding that people do is actually fairly simple. It's more about the process of breaking down problems than sort of coming up with complicated algorithms as people traditionally think about it.
You don't have to be a genius to know how to code. You need to be determined.
Addition, subtraction, that's about it.
You should probably know your multiplication tables.
You don't have to be a genius to code. Do you have to be a genius to read?
Even if you want to become a race car driver or play baseball or build a house, all of these things have been turned upside down by software.
What it is, computers are everywhere. You want to work in agriculture? Do you want to work in entertainment? Do you want to work in manufacturing? It's just all over.
Here we are, 2013. We all depend on technology to communicate, to bank, information, and none of us know how to read and write code.
When I was in school, I was in this after-school group called the Whiz Kids, and when people found out, they laughed at me and, all these things. And I'm like, man, I don't care. I think it's cool, and, I'm learning a lot, and some of my friends have jobs.
Our policy is literally to hire as many talented engineers as we can find. The whole limit in the system is just that there just aren't enough people who are trained and have these skills today.
To get the very best people, we try to make the office as awesome as possible.
We have a fantastic chef.
Free food.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Free laundry.
Snacks. Even places to play and video games and scooters. There's all these kind of interesting things around the office and places where people can play or relax or go to think or play music or be creative.
Whether you're trying to make a lot of money or whether you just want to change the world, computer programming is an incredibly empowering skill to learn.
I think if someone had told me that software is really about humanity, that it's really about helping people by using computer technology, it would have changed my outlook a lot earlier.
To be able to actually come up with an idea and then see it in your hands and then be able to press a button and have it be in millions of people's hands. I think we're the first generation in the world that's really ever had that kind of experience.
Just to think that you can start something in your college dorm room and you can have a set of people who haven't built a big company before come together and build something that 1 billion people use as part of their daily lives is just crazy to think about, right? It's humbling and it's amazing.
The programmers of tomorrow are the wizards of the future. You're going to look like you have magic powers compared to everybody else.
I think it's amazing. I think it's the closest thing we have to a superpower.
Great coders are today's rock stars. That's it.